Let's talk about anxiety, not in a clinical, cold way, but in a real, human way. If you've ever felt your chest tighten, your heart race, your thoughts spin out of control, or like you're crawling out of your skin, you're not alone. And you're not broken. You're experiencing something very common: anxiety. So what exactly is anxiety? At its core, anxiety is your body's natural response to a perceived threat. It's tied to your nervous system's fight, flight, or freeze mechanism. This system evolved to keep you safe. If a tiger were chasing you, your heart would race, your breathing would quicken, and your muscles would tense. That's your body preparing to protect you. The thing is, in modern life, the tigers look different. They're not wild animals, they're deadlines, social pressure, financial stress, or even just uncertainty. So when we talk about anxiety, we're talking about a survival system that's being triggered by everyday life. And here's the key point: that response is not your fault. Your nervous system isn't trying to sabotage you, it's trying to protect you, but sometimes it gets stuck in high alert. Let's go deeper into what's happening physically. When anxiety hits, the brain sends signals to the body to release stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones tell your body to prepare for danger. Your heart pumps faster. Your breathing becomes shallow. Blood moves away from your digestive system and into your limbs, preparing you to act fast. That's why you might feel nauseous or jittery. Emotionally, anxiety often feels like dread, fear, or nervousness. It might come with a sense of doom or the thought that something bad is about to happen, even when there's no clear danger in front of you. What makes this even more challenging is that anxiety can be both visible and invisible. For some, it shows up as full-blown panic attacks. For others, it's a quiet, constant hum under the surface. It might make you avoid things. Or it might push you to overachieve. Anxiety doesn't look the same for everyone, and that's okay. Let's take a moment to name some common symptoms you might experience: racing heart, shortness of breath, tight chest, muscle tension, restlessness, sweating, trouble sleeping, feeling constantly on edge, overthinking, irritability, trouble concentrating, stomach issues, feeling disconnected from yourself or your surroundings. Does any of that sound familiar? You might have thought something was wrong with you. But now you know, this is how anxiety shows up in the body and mind. And it's more common than you think. You're not weak for feeling this way. You're not lazy, dramatic, or overly sensitive. You're human. You're having a very human response to stress, uncertainty, and sometimes, past experiences that have left an imprint on your nervous system. And because anxiety often brings shame, we tend to hide it or feel like we should just get over it. The most important thing you can do right now is recognize this truth: it's not your fault. Understanding anxiety doesn't make it go away overnight, but it does give you power. When you know what's happening and why, you can begin to respond to your anxiety with care, rather than fear or frustration. So today, your takeaway is this: what you're feeling has a reason. Your body is trying to keep you safe. You're not alone. And you don't need to feel ashamed. This is the beginning of awareness. The beginning of a more compassionate relationship with yourself. There's nothing wrong with you. There's just something going on, and you can learn to work with it. In the next video, we'll talk about how to recognize your unique anxiety patterns and how they show up in your daily life, so you can start to shift them gently. But for now, just let this sink in: you are not your anxiety. You are not broken. And healing starts with understanding.